Great disagreement between Christian denominations is on the question of how the church ought to be structured. All sides are going to appeal to the Bible to support their positions, but of course, they can't all be right. Catholics and Orthodox have a clear answer. The bishop is in charge of his diocese. But Protestants don't seem to have one straightforward answer to this, but instead have several disagreements and different answers that they offer.
So it's either Episcopal, Presbyterian, or Congregational, led by one person, led by the team, or led by the crowd.
As Stephen Cowan points out in the book, Who Runs the Church? It's on this question, rather than any question of theology, that we chiefly find the major schisms within the history of Protestantism between Episcopalians, Presbyterians, Congregationalists, and even Baptists. Now that might sound surprising, but if you think about it, the question of church authority is inherently a church dividing topic. We cannot be in the same church body if we can't agree on the basics of how that body is governed or organized, just who's in charge. Protestants broadly have three major answers to this question. Either local churches are to be governed by a single bishop or by a plurality of elders, or the congregation itself is ultimately in charge. But do any of these look anything like the early Christian church? And do any of these accurately reflect what the Bible teaches?